Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub. Hello Agents, a comprehensive tutorial for building intelligent agents completely from scratch. It demystifies the complex world of AI agents, teaching you the core principles and practical skills to create your own. This hands-on approach is exactly why it's rapidly gaining traction with developers worldwide. What if the most valuable agent framework you build this year is the one you write yourself, completely from scratch? The project Hello Agents argues that true mastery doesn't come from just wiring pre-built blocks together. It comes from deeply understanding the reasoning loop, the memory, and the collaboration that make AI agents feel alive and genuinely useful. Hello Agents, from datawhalechina, is a comprehensive, open-source learning project built in Python. It's designed to teach you how to construct AI-native agents from end to end, filling a major gap in systematic, practice-first tutorials. And the community interest is clear. The project has over 56,000 GitHub stars, with nearly 500 added just today, and almost 7,000 forks. The curriculum pairs solid theory with runnable code, all leading up to building complete projects. It's free, community-driven, and offers both online reading and code you can run locally. So, what's the core problem this project is solving? It's the gap between simple, demo-level agent tinkering and building robust, production-ready AI-native agents. These are the kinds of agents that can actually plan, reason, use tools, remember past interactions, and coordinate with other agents. Many teams have tried stitching together prompt chains or dragging blocks in low-code platforms. That works for a little while, but it breaks down when tasks demand long-term planning, deep knowledge integration, or complex multi-agent collaboration. Hello Agents takes a different approach. It guides learners to implement classic agent patterns, understand memory and retrieval, and ultimately build a lightweight agent framework directly from raw model APIs. The goal isn't to create yet another abstraction layer. The goal is to build a mental model and coding discipline, so you can diagnose an agent's behavior, extend its capabilities, and reason about the entire decision-making loop. The project's design philosophy is both simple and demanding. Learn by building. The curriculum kicks off with fundamental agent paradigms like React, which teaches a model to interleave thinking and acting. This allows it to reflect, choose a tool, and verify the result. From there, it moves through established frameworks like LangGraph before taking a much deeper step. This is where it shows you how to create the Hello Agents framework directly on top of native APIs. That final step is crucial because it exposes the control loop, the tool adapters, the memory stores, and the evaluators instead of hiding them behind convenient wrappers. Technically, three big ideas really matter here. First is the agent loop, viewed as an explicit state machine. Think of it like a conductor guiding a small orchestra. The reasoning step generates a plan, a tool executes an action, observation updates the agent's state, and the loop continues until the goal is met. Making this process explicit is key for debuggability and reliability. The second idea is memory and retrieval. The project covers retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, where a retrieval step injects fresh knowledge into prompts so the agent doesn't hallucinate or use stale facts. Memory is treated as a first-class module with its own storage, retrieval, and summarization logic. Third is multi-agent collaboration and protocol literacy. Learners explore patterns like MCP, which enables specialized agents to divide labor and coordinate, just like a real-world team. An advanced track even covers agentic RL, including a pipeline from SFT to GRPO to align agent behavior with task-specific feedback. The result is a blueprint for both using and crafting your own agent building blocks. So, who is this for in the real world? It's incredibly practical for a few key groups. Developers who are already calling a large language model API but need to graduate to agents with planning, tool use, and memory. Software engineers who want to add agents to their products and need to understand failure modes and evaluation. And of course, students and self-learners looking for a structured, hands-on path. The projects make it all concrete. You can build a travel assistant that plans trips and coordinates tools, a deep research agent that handles retrieval, reasoning, and validation, or even a cyber-town simulation to stress test multi-agent dynamics. Getting started is straightforward. All you need is basic Python, a model API key, and the provided code to run, modify, and extend the demos into your own scenarios. Looking at the community, the feedback is overwhelmingly positive. Developers praise the clear learning path that goes from high-level paradigms to framework internals. They also love the completeness of the runnable code and the balance of theory with real-world projects. Some have noted that the project's breadth, combined with community contributions, can sometimes lead to uneven depth across examples and a steeper learning curve in certain areas. Still, the rapid star growth suggests the curriculum is resonating with both newcomers and experienced practitioners alike. Of course, it's important to consider a few caveats. Educational code often lacks production-grade safeguards, like robust error handling, monitoring, and defenses against prompt injection or tool misuse. The world of AI agents also evolves incredibly quickly, so chapters on specific frameworks and techniques risk becoming outdated without frequent updates. Furthermore, multi-agent systems introduce a whole new layer of complexity in debugging and evaluation. Finally, the project's non-commercial, share-alike license may constrain certain enterprise use cases. Even with these constraints, the roadmap is promising. The authors are planning ongoing updates, a more mature Hello Agents framework, and new learning routes that keep up with the cutting edge. Ultimately, Hello Agents is less of a framework and more of a builder's apprenticeship for creating AI-native agents. It's designed to turn model users into system designers' people who can reason about loops, memory, tools, and even entire teams of agents. The key takeaway is this. Understanding the engine is what allows you to ship agents that actually work, especially when the simple templates and pre-built blocks inevitably fail.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.